Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of the astonishing, the most merciful, the bestower of mercy. Noon wal qalami wa ma yasturun. And by the pen and that which they write. And this is the last of those separated letters. And an interesting thing about them is there's always a correlation between the number of letters and of the type that is separated. And this is the one that I think of as kind of like the feet in the body, but there's other ways to think of that. Thou, through the grace of thy Lord, art not distracted. Verily there is prepared for thee an everlasting reward, for thou art of a noble disposition. Thou shalt see, and the misbelievers shall see, which of you is bereaved of your senses. Verily thy Lord well knoweth him who wandereth from his path, and he well knoweth those who are rightly directed. Wherefore obey not those who charge with imposture. A desire that thou shouldest be easy with them, and they will be easy with thee. But obey not any who is a common swearer, a despicable, a defamer, going about with slander, who forbiddeth that which is good, and also a transgressor, a wicked person, cruel, and besides this, of spurious birth, although he be possessed of wealth and many children. When our signs are rehearsed unto him, he saith, they are fables of the ancients. We will stigmatize him on the nose. Verily we have tried, as we formerly tried the owners of the garden, when they swore that they would gather the fruit thereof in the morning, and added not the exception, if it pleased God. Wherefore a surrounding from thy Lord encompassed it while they slept, and in the morning it became like a garden whose fruits had been gathered. And they called to one another as they rose in the morning, saying, Go out early to your plantations, if you intend to gather the fruit thereof. So they went on, whispering to one another, No poor man shall enter upon you this day. When they went forth early with a determined purpose, and when they saw the garden blasted and destroyed, they said, We have certainly mistaken our way. But when they found it to be their own garden, they cried, Verily we are not permitted. The worthier of them said, Did I not say unto you, Will ye not give praise unto God? They answered, Praise be unto our Lord. Verily we have been unjust doers. And they began to blame one another, and they said, Woe be to us! Verily we have been transgressors. Peradventure our Lord will give us an exchange better than this. And we earnestly beseech our Lord to pardon us. And going back, the branding or the marking or whatever of the nose, it's not a command of. It's something that happens to people who've led a bad life in the hereafter. This isn't a punishment in this world. Of disbelievers are going to brand them on the nose, kind of like the red letters or something. Yeah, this is no way knowing the world to construe that as a punishment for blasphemy in this world by an Islamic State. This is the chastisement of this life, but the chastisement of the next shall be more grievous. If they had known it, they would have taken heed. Verily, for the pious are prepared with their Lord gardens of delight. Shall we deal with al-Muslimin as with the wicked? What aileth you that you judge thus? Have ye a book wherein ye read that ye are therein promised, of which ye shall choose? And also remember that in this chapter, in addition to the letter Noon, its occurrences, the way it sounds and the way it's numbered and ordered, the occurrence of meme is also quite interesting. What aileth you that ye judge thus? Have ye a book wherein ye read that ye are therein promised that which ye shall choose? Or have ye received oaths which shall be binding upon us to the day of resurrection, that ye shall enjoy what ye imagine? Ask them which of them would be the voucher of this, or have they companions? Therefore, if they speak the truth, on a day the legs shall be made bare, and they shall be called upon to worship, but they shall not be able. Their looks shall be cast down, ignominy shall attend them, for that they were invited to the worship, while they were in safety, but would not hear. Let me alone. Therefore, with him who accuseth this new revelation of imposture, we will lead them gradually by ways which they know not, and I will bear with them for a long time, for my stratagem is effectual. Dost thou ask them any reward? But they are laden with debts. Are the secrets of futurity with them? And do they transcribe the same? Wherefore patiently wait the judgment of thy Lord, and be not like him who was swallowed by the fish, when he cried, being inwardly vexed. Had not grace from his Lord reached him, he had surely been cast forth on the naked, covered with shame. But his Lord chose him and made him one of the righteous. It wanteth little, but the unbelievers strike thee down with their looks when they hear the admonition, and they say, he is certainly distracted, but it is no other than the admonition unto all the creatures. So, because they want to curse with the evil eye, let's hear how this verse would go. وَيَكَادُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَيُزْلِقُنَّكَ بِأَبْصَارِهِمْ لَمَّا سَمِعُوا الذِّكْرَ وَيَقُولُونَ إِنَّهُ لَمَجْنُونٌ. And verily those who disbelieve would almost make you slip with their eyes when they hear the reminder, and they say, verily, he is a madman. But it is nothing else than a reminder to all the worlds.